There's one mitzvah, it's called Shiluach Haken. If you walk in a forest or anywhere, there's trees, you see a nest with a bird. It has to be a kosher bird, because it says kan tzipor, a nest of a tzipor. Tzipor means a pure bird, kosher bird. If it's not pure, how the Torah call it? Off. There is off ta'or, off tameh in the Torah. Off, something that fly. Off, like af. Af means to fly. Off can be a chicken, a rooster, a goose, a duck, and any other bird, eagle, all off, ofot. There is off ta'or and off tameh. But tzipor, when the Torah uses the word tzipor, it's always a pure bird. The Gemara asks, not necessarily when a person spoke Lashon Hara and he got leprosy and he was isolated for a week, and now they shaved his hair and everything, and he has to purify himself, he has to bring 2 birds. How does the Torah call the birds? Shnei tziporim. Tziporim. So the tzipor that he brings, the Torah call it Shnei tziporim teorot, pure birds. Why you need to say pure? You told me that every time the Torah used the word tzipor, it's always pure. If it's always pure, why when it comes to a person that have leprosy, the Torah specifically say 2 pure birds? Why? Every bird is pure. Tzipor, it's pure. The Gemara say lo kashya. It's not a contradiction. Lema'et tziporim shel ir hanidachat. Remember last week, the week before, we learned about the CD that everyone became idol worshippers. The Torah say you have to burn the CD, kill everyone there, burn everything there, do not take 1 button from that CD, not cash, not gold, everything has to be destroyed. Why? The entire CD became idol worshippers. Now there's an argument in the Gemara between Chachamim and Rabbi Elazar if something like this can ever happen. Rabbi Elazar say if there is 1 mezuzah in the CD, you can never burn that CD. What, you're going to burn the names of God? The mezuzah, it's kosher. The tefillin is kosher. The Sefer Torah of the synagogues, if these CDs are all kosher, just because all the people became wicked, you're going to burn all the Sifrei Torah, you burn all the mezuzot, we would lose more than we gain. So according to him, there's no way to have ir hanidachat. Why? Because there's always going to be at least 1 mezuzah in a CD of Jews. So now when we understand the concept, the Torah say if you walk and you happen to see by surprise a nest of a pure bird, get rid of the mother, make the mother fly away. שלח תשלח את האם ואת הבנים תיקח לך. Send the mother away and take the children, meaning the chicks in this case, or the eggs, to yourself. Do you really have to take them to yourself? Absolutely not. You take them and put them on the floor somewhere, or you even bring it up and you put it back in the nest, and you got the mitzvah already. You don't have to take it home. But according to the literal explanation of the Torah, you have to take them home. But how many times I already taught you over the years that you never learn the Torah literally? Forget what it says literally. You have to see what the oral Torah say that it means. Without the oral Torah, you don't understand anything in the written Torah. Nothing, not 1 verse. So, you go to the oral Torah. What does it mean? What does the oral Torah say? ואת הבנים תיקח לך. It says that if you are a barren person and you don't have children, whether you are a man or a woman, the husband and wife cannot have kids, right? One of them has a problem. For years they try. Segulah, if they want to have children, they should search to do this mitzvah. Get rid of the mother, ואת הבנים תיקח לך. Not that you have to take the babies to yourself. No, you can put them anywhere. But Hashem is hinting to you that if you will do this mitzvah, you will get banim, you will get children. That's the secret of this mitzvah. So Rabotai, there's one thing and we finish here. How can it be that the same merciful God that warned us so many times not to be cruel, Tsar Ba'alei Chaim, not to torture animals. If we slaughter them, we have to check that the knife is super sharp, doesn't have bumps, that the animals would not suffer. And we have to feed them before we feed ourselves and our children. And there's so many rules applied to not to have animal cruelty. Someone who's cruel to animal is like someone who eats pork, or someone that breaks Shabbat. It's a sin from the Torah. And Hashem is so sensitive to the feelings and the pain of the animals, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, He gives us a mitzvah, a command, that is the exact opposite of His ideology. Now it's mitzvah to be cruel to the bird. Get rid of the mother. Shalech teshalach many times, the Gemara says, because the mother keeps coming. Don't give up. Send her again and again and again until she flies. Now, you don't take the kid, you don't take the babies when the mother is still around. When the mother flew, you take it, you put it somewhere, end of story. Now, what is the secret of this mitzvah? Has to be something very deep. The Gemara, the Zohar, the Chachamim are teaching us when the mother comes back and sees that the babies are gone from the nest, the pain of the bird is so strong, and the birds scream in front of Hashem in their own language about the tragedy that just happened to her, and it brings mercy on the world. It brings mercy to the whole world. Meaning the judgment mode is easing up right now. It's supposed to be a huge hurricane and typhoon or pandemic or a big war. It is the anger, the judgment in the court of heaven.